Hey guys, this is Moriarty,
And I'm Crypto Spook.
and today we're taking a look at No Man's Sky with a special guest, Big K from LittleBIG Gaming.
Hello, everyone. So, No Man's Sky. What to say about this pretty hyped up gem that everyone was talking about at some point on social media? Hello Games came out with a beautiful game, should I say, if you like space exploration games, but lacked a lot of the features that they promised originally on for release.
I do
Um,
remember there were some interviews with the guy, and he was saying, oh, there'd be multiplayer, and oh, there's going to be all this stuff, and everything you've ever wanted in any game ever, it's going to be in this game.
I didn't
Indeed.
hear jack crap about anything. I did not know there was controversy about the game, and I actually think it still looks pretty cool. Then again, I don't feel like I was promised something I didn't get.
The fact that everything is procedurally generated is very nice. Although you need to have a very solid system in order to see this in a beautiful fashion, or else you're just going to end up like me and seeing sprites appear, as you
Pop
get
in and
on the
pop out,
planet. Yeah,
yeah.
it is not that nice when you fly around. Once you get on the planet, though, things appear much better.
So it is essentially a walking simulator where the walking is flying in space, and that sounds so depressing.
It is depressing, especially
Did you
since
just feed that creature and decide to kill it?
yes, I did. And the other element that really lacks in that game is you can shoot your gun, but is the targeting system, the aiming system is just complete crap.
So the deformation that I see reminds me a lot of, do you remember Red Faction?
Absolutely, I remember Red Faction. It was a really fun game.
Doesn't it kind of look like the deformation you get from Red Faction, where it just kind of takes a big chunk out of something,
Yep.
as opposed to, say, Battlefield, where you have what's it called, Levolution?
It is Levolution with the Frostbite engine, yes.
This game was explained as Star Citizen on steroids. It was explained as you can fly around to 18 quintillion planets, you can name them, you can create stuff, build stuff, you can go out there and, create a civilization in space and find stuff and explore and play with friends if you can find them, and you can battle space pirates and do anything and everything. There's trading and all of that. If you remember like Freelancer or any of those space trader style games, it was that, but bigger and better. And instead what it seems to have turned out to be is a super, super low end walking simulator in space.
I kind
With
of feel...
Sentinels.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this should be a third person. Like, I feel like it's too zoomed in at this point.
Oh,
I
the field of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same. It's and I play on a 32-inch monitor. As
Oh,
well.
God. You
It's-
must feel like you're jamming your face against a wall.
Yeah, it was not fun. But considering you can, I actually went and tried to change my settings because at that point in time I felt like, yeah, let's either make this a VR game so I can be completely immersed in the environment, or not.
One of the things that I have heard from quite a lot of people about this game is that it is essentially a grind fest without any sort of, I don't know, movement.
Satisfaction.
There's no sense of
Reward.
advancement or reward. There's no sense of moving forward, because essentially the whole gameplay is land on a planet, mine what you don't have, go to another planet, mine what you don't have, go to another planet, mine what you don't have.
How is the space combat?
Space combat is pretty bad, but it exists.
That's a glowing review of their space combat.
It exists.
The graphical styling almost reminds me a little bit of what's that game with the cell shading and the billion guns?
Oh, Borderlands.
Borderlands, yes.
So this reminds you of Borderlands?
It not the gameplay, but the art style, yes.
So it's Borderlands without guns.
It's
That
Borderlands
sounds-
without action.
you're gonna see all these alien creatures on the planets, and if you don't know the words, then you cannot make any sense of what they are saying. So you have choices. In this case, you can insert slug in mouth, in ear, or in nose, and that will have something to do with either you losing some health, or they're going to help you by giving you a weapon mod or something like that. But ultimately, it doesn't give you any reward or anything. It doesn't give you any satisfaction other than having a slug in your nose or ear or mouth, which is completely ridiculous.
It is. Like, just the idea. He seems to suggest you should stick a slug up your nose. I would probably punch him in the face. Do you know where I can get some Illyrium? And he's like, oh, yeah, go ahead and stick a slug up your nose, jerk. And you're like, okay. And he's like, what a freaking weirdo. So was there an option to go back and stick a slug in a different orifice? That's bothering me now. I gotta know.
No, once you do it once, you're done. You can't go back.
So you can't try and jam the slug in her ear at that point.
Please.
I can just imagine a commercial from what is that famous one that you watch all the time? It sounds like a PAX.
Penny Arcade.
Yeah, a Penny Arcade, and I could just imagine Gabe with like slugs jammed all up in his face. It would be pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, they would do that.
So can I mention something,
yes.
what I'm seeing right here? And in this, so if you look at the radar he's got going on down below, you'll see that there are speed leaders that go up or down to show, whether you need to look up or down. I think that would have really helped out in that VR game where I asked specifically about a better radar.
I don't remember which game you're talking about.
Cyber Threat.
All right. Yeah, that would be that would be good in Cyber Threat. Can you crash into these things?
It looks like he just about did.
You cannot. You cannot crash into anything in this game.
Or you'll die, or it automatically avoids it.
It avoids it automatically.
That's such crap.
I know.
If I want to go at hyperspeed and directly into a planet and create the biggest crater ever, that should be something I'm allowed to do, god damn it.
If I want to go and crash in something, let me do it.
You definitely just crashed through something.
Right?
Yeah. My another ship that looks similar to mine, I guess. The only thing that you can do in a space station is go and sell some of your stuff and buy some stuff like certain elements, and you can trade ships. So you can purchase a ship if you want to, and that's pretty much it.
And you're arbitrarily locked out by colored key codes like in Doom.
Yes.
So what do you think there, Big K?
I think it's a beautiful game if you don't have any other expectations other than exploring planets and repetitive gameplay. If that's the type of game that you like, then No Man's Sky is a perfect match for you.
All right. Well, I'm not sure that I would want to pick it up.
How much
is
it?
A game? $60.
Still $60?
Yes.
I would have thought it would at least be like 30 by now.
I figured it would have dropped down to 10 after all the bad press that it got. It's not a game I think I would pick up. What do you think, Crypto?
I want to say that I'm not interested, but it does look pretty cool. I don't know. There are a lot of bad things that I've heard about it.
Would you play it if someone gave it to you?
I would absolutely play it if somebody gave it to me.
Would you pay $60 for it?
I'm pretty sure I would not pay $60 for it.
And Big K, after 15 hours, how do you feel about your $60 purchase?
It was a loss, and I'm okay with it. At least I got 13 or 15 hours out of it. So at least I was able to play for that amount.
Okay, so that's No Man's Skies. We want to thank Big K from LittleBIG Gaming. And if you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe.
And thanks for having me, guys.
Until the next one.